What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go ahead and do our giveaway number 5, and we're going to go ahead and answer some of the questions you guys had for me and do our Q&A. So let's waste no time and let's go ahead and get started here. JK Retro Gaming. Looks like you're into anime. What's your favorite anime series? I would say my favorite anime series would be Initial D, that dealt with a lot of cars and got me into basically the car culture. So Initial D is one of them, as well as Gundam Wing. And I would say Hajime no Ippo, which was a boxing anime, or over in this US is called Fighting Spirit. So if you guys are into anime, definitely check those out. Let's see here. Jimmy Lakari, I'd like to know what first got you started into collecting. I would say what got me into collecting was when I was around 13 or so. I was into Pokemon, so Pokemon got me started into collecting. I remember going to the 7-Elevens and buying a few packs, booster packs and such, and ripping those, as well as KB toys. But back then I wasn't fortunate enough to really have that much money, and I remember a lot of kids buying booster boxes and KB toys, and I was only able to buy a few packs. But that's just the way it was back then for me. Financially, I wasn't in that situation where I was able to buy a whole bunch. But now, since I'm a lot older now, I'm able to collect and buy what I want. So that's why I always tell you guys, collect what you love and do what you love. So thank you for the question there, Jimmy. And let's see here for Red. Let's see here. What's your take about the so-called influencer box? Do you think Panini, Tops, etc. really do these things? I really do believe they do those things. It's a business in the end of the day, guys. And I'm pretty sure they load up boxes to put publicity out there and get people hyped into the product. So 100% there is influencer boxes. I mean, it's in the end of the day, we love collecting, but it's also business. So I'm not surprised that Panini would do something like that for sure. Let's see here from Zach Sports Cards. What do you think about Prizm Basketball and the Monopoly? I would say Prizm Basketball Monopoly is fun. I don't know what the long-term effects would be with the market and such, but I think it's a lot better than Prizm Basketball, right? When Prizm Basketball is not really going to have any number cards and such, and I think that's why a lot of people are hyped about this product at the moment. I'm not too crazy about the Monopoly sign, but I don't care for it or don't hate it either. I think it's a good thing for the hobby, but I think this is one way of Panini doing their last hurrah before they lose their rights to their license. So I think it's honestly a money grab at the moment. All right, thank you for the question there, Zach. Keep up your great content as well. I love your videos. Let's see here. All right, JMix6175. Let's see your question right here. Question, how long have you collected Hot Wheels? Plus, what was your biggest find? I started collecting Hot Wheels very intensively about 2 years ago. My best finds, I would say, would be these right here. I wouldn't say it's all finds. Some of them I found, and one of them I did purchase. So, you guys already know I'm into cars as well. So this is the FK8. I don't know if this you guys can see that. This is one of the super treasure hunts with the HKS livery, which is gorgeous. I purchased this one though, just because I couldn't find it at the time. I did make trades and such to have the money to purchase this right here. So this HKS FK8 right here, amazing. You guys know I also have a white championship FK8 Civic Type R 2019. K20C one motor. These cars are pretty fast. About, I think, 290 to the wheel, so and about 300 foot-pounds torque. I love this car. I love it. Of course, I'm a little bit biased because I have the car as well, so I had to have this as part of my collection there. But yep, that's one of them. This Volkswagen Cafer Racer I was able to find. I was really lucky. Love the color. It has a nice red color to it. Very gorgeous car. So this is one of the supers. And I probably would never let these go just because they're hard to find for one. I haven't found that much supers, honestly. And this one's my favorite here. The Gold EK9 Honda Civic Type R, or the 1999 EK9 right there. Gold. In all gold with the red interior. Gorgeous, gorgeous car right there. I don't know if the camera could pick that up, but it has like the Type R logo right there and such. We'll never probably let this go, honestly. Definitely will be on a part of my collection for a long time. It looks like it has TE37s on. Very, very, very beautiful car. I found 2 of these. I was lucky. I remember going into a Walgreens, and it was 10 boxes, and I asked the lady if I could go through them, if I put all the stuff away and peg all the Hot Wheels, and I did. And I was luckily enough to find 2 of these, so I do have 2 of them. Definitely one of my better finds in general. But as far as, I would say, some other ones that I was able to purchase, I do like the gold RLC Honda Civic Type R. I mean, S2000. The gold S2000 right there. Really cool car. And I would say the Nismo R34, which is really gorgeous. Such a gorgeous car. Oh, I did add another one to my collection. Give me one moment here. I had to have one of these, and I went to I think it's RC Basement over at Colorado Mills, and I wasn't able to get this any other means because I didn't go to any of the tours, but the R32 Skyline. The R32 Skyline as well as the R34 are my favorite Skyline GTR, so really cool finds overall. Yep, those are the Hot Wheels that are one of my favorites in my collection. So thank you for the question there. Let's see here. We'll go on to our next. Let's see here. From Boyd 1875, my question is, of all the sports, which one is your favorite to collect? I would say football. I'm a big football person, as you guys know. Just to go over some of the sports or the teams, because I know there's a question on here about that. Baseball, I definitely don't really have a baseball team. I just started to get into baseball. My friends starting to try to teach me a few things about baseball and how the game works and such. I kind of know to a certain degree, so I don't really have a team when it comes to baseball. Basketball team would probably be the Nuggets. I was a Magic's fan when Shaquille O'Neal was playing. He's one of my favorite players of all time. And when it comes to football, I would say it definitely is the Washington Commanders, or better known Washington football team, or, you know, the Washington Skins. So I am a Skins fan. So I would say that football probably more or less is my favorite sport to watch. So I enjoyed that. Thank you for the question, Boyd. All right. A question from It's Us Again. Here's my question. What are your top 10 collectibles from everything that you collect? Ooh, that's a good question. As you could see, some of them are the ones that you see already right here. Some of my big collection stuff, I would say, would be this Tom Brady Bowman Chrome, which I made a big purchase on. It went down in price, but I know it will fluctuate and go back up just because it is Tom Brady right now. But the market with a lot of stuff is kind of jumping up and down at the moment, but this is a PSA 9. I would love to get PSA 10 one of these days. One of my bigger pulls that I was able to pull was this Tyrese Maxey Fluorescent Green out of 10. As you guys can see right there. Beautiful card. He's playing really well right now. The 76ers are basically in it right now. Basically Justin Herbert, there's a story behind this one, so this is one that I'm gonna basically hold. I got this as a PSA 10. The basically blue scope Joe Burrow right there. I would say also that red, white, and blue, but I think the biggest one I would say would be, let's see here, these right here. So this was pulled from a hanger. This is the mosaic autograph of Trevor Lawrence and his rookie card. And the cool thing about this, there's only, from what I've seen, the population count is only 2 or 3 of these in the world. I think I only have, this is the 3rd one in the world. I only saw a few that was really basically graded. I think what happened with this is that a lot of the stuff, the products with the autographs, the scripts, rookie scripts, all got damaged. So I know there's only about a little bit over 100 when it comes to all the rookies being graded at PSA. So you won't see this a lot. If you look at this, you won't see this card if you pull it up. You might find a one that's 1 out of 10, but you won't see any of the orange ones because I think a lot of them got damaged, honestly. But this is only the one I know, one of the few that I know that is basically in PSA or is known at the moment. So that's one of my biggest pull. And then the other one would probably be the Trevor Lawrence tie-dye signatures, basically from Select. Is a tie-dye case hit with his signature course. I wish they had put that a little bit better. And it's also 25 out of 25, so eBay 101 right there. Beautiful, beautiful card. The camera doesn't do it justice, you guys. It's the tie-dye on this. It's just, it's something else. It's something else, really. It really is. Beautiful, beautiful card. Beautiful card. As you guys can see, the tie-dye. One of my favorite pulls right there. And then when it doesn't come to, I would say, that has nothing to relate to basically sports and such, I would say this Yu-Gi-Oh card right here. I was big into Yu-Gi-Oh as well, so I collected Yu-Gi-Oh. I do regret selling my deck, but this is one of the ones that I was lucky enough to get because my friend basically won a bet, or I guess we did a little toss-up to see who would get the last pack of, I think it was baseball actually at the time. And I didn't win it. He got the baseball pack, so I basically told my vendor, you know what, I'll just buy 3 of the cases of this Ghost of the Past because I want to pull this Dark Magician. Hopefully it's in there. I go outside from that Walmart, rip in my car. The very first box and pack, I pull the Dark Magician. So it's such a beautiful card. I think this is about like $600 or $700 right now, ungraded. This one's not perfect because there is some smudges on the back of the card. But as you guys tell, this is what the Ghost Rare looks like. It's gorgeous. It's like a hollow. Would never let it go, for sure. This is the first edition of this too, which makes it even more special. So I am definitely going to always have that, as you guys see right there, first edition. Would never let this one go. This is always going to be part of my collection for sure. So just a few big ones, guys. Yeah, that's basically it. Right there. Thank you as us again. You make great content. I love it. Your channel. Keep it up. All right. God is great. Let's see here. What would you say was your best pull for each sport? Kind of went over that a little bit. Pokemon and best diecast car. Thank you, God is great, always for your support and sharing my channel and such. I would say you kind of already saw the ones that I kind of showcased already, but these ones right here, these Pokemon cards right here, this was definitely from Champion's Path. My daughter was able to pull this, which is awesome, so I'm going to get this graded eventually, and I pulled this one from the Shining Face. So these two are my favorite. No matter what grade it comes back, I'm going to keep these 2 cards just because it's significant to me. But yeah, those are the Pokemon ones that I hold dearly too. Let's see here. SCA 3744. Who is your legend PC in baseball? I don't really have one. I don't have a PC started yet. Like I said, I just got it started in baseball just because I want to share baseball rips with you guys. And I know a lot of you guys want to see that. But if I were to do anything, it'll probably be Ichiro from the Mariners. I do want to collect some of his cards for sure. And I definitely want some Shuotanis and Mike Trouts. Thank you for the question, SEA. Let's see here. Keep up all the hard work. What you got you into the hobby? Hydra 8847. Pokemon got me into hobby, but I also collect a lot of stuff too. Car parts, video games, figures. I do a lot. That's why my channel is Chance with Collectibles, because I basically collect almost everything. First card that was special to you, I would say those are long gone, honestly. I actually sold it. I sold a lot of my Yu-Gi-Oh decks. Then also, unfortunately, my family members sold a lot of my vintage Pokemon cards. But the ones that are special to me are those 2 Charizards I had the time to rip with my daughter. So I didn't have a lot when I wasn't fortunate enough to have money back in the days to really buy a lot of products when I was a kid to pull the stuff, and I didn't want to ask my parents for it just because it was a luxury type thing. So as I was a little bit older, now I wanted to make sure my daughter didn't miss out of ripping and collecting sports cards and Pokemon cards. So yeah. Dream card that you don't currently have. I would say the Michael Jordan sticker card. That's going to be part of my next collection, or be part of my collection is a Michael Jordan sticker card or sticker. I definitely want one, at least a PSA 7. So that will be one that's going to be added into my collection. I would like to get a Shuatani rookie card as well, added onto my collection as well. So, yep, those right there. What do you think about the hobby will look like 5 to 10 years? I think the hobby is going to be strong in 5 to 10 years. Now, we're definitely in a downturn right now, just with everything going on, the recession, everything's expensive. And then you guys got to realize a lot of the draft class from the last year and this year are not really hyped up. So a lot of people are not really out there buying the product just because they're not really hyped for basically the rookie class of last year and this year. So it's just one of those things, I think 5-10 years from now we will be out of the recession and the hobby will be strong. But there's a big variable on that is what's going to happen when Panini basically loses their license, and if what's the steps, or what is going to be the business plan of Fanatics. So it really depends on that as well. There's too many variables, but it should still be pretty strong. All right, any sports that you don't care to collect? Hockey. Not that I hate hockey. It's just the fact I don't know enough hockey to get into it, and I'll just be more broke collecting into hockey and soccer and such. So hockey and soccer, I would say. And that question came from, let's see here, MERS2292. Let's see here. I'm just going through this. Cali Collector 75, Isaac. Awesome. How long have you been collecting Hot Wheels? About 2 years, Isaac. About 2 years. So I'm fairly new still. What's your from Kath GBC? I think one of my favorite cards are definitely going to be basically the Charizard cards that I was able to pull with my daughter. Since that holds some type of time frame or time event in my life, I hold those more cherished to myself. So those are my 2 favorite cards for sure. Let's see here. Give me a moment. Should have probably had silenced my phone here. All right. From Versing Turex 3.0, do you attend local and national shows? I attend a lot of local shows. Thank you for the question on that. All right. M. Stanley, my favorite card in my collection would probably be the Charizards, and then that tie-dye Trevor Lawrence card for sure. Do you think the market is oversaturated by I tried, didn't I? Yes, 100% is oversaturated. At the moment, it definitely is oversaturated. For sure. From Unspoke, I guess my question would be, what got you into collecting Hot Wheels? I love cars. I'm a big car enthusiast. Once in a while when I do get a chance, I haven't really in the last year or so, I do go racing or basically go to a track over in Pikes Peak International Raceway in Colorado. I basically am modifying my Civic Type R, the FK8 at the moment. I used to have basically a Toyota GT86, but that car burned down, unfortunately, due to Group Toyota. They did a throwout bearing work on my car, and the next day the car lit up in flames when I was over in round 1. Basically the car just went up in flames completely. I think somebody tampered with my car, but after I lost my Toyota 86, about a week from there, I flew down to Kansas City because no one really wanted to help me out in the dealerships over in Honda. I guess he didn't think I had the money to purchase the Honda, so no one really basically let me sit in the car or even look at the basically a Civic Type R over here. So I looked around and found the FK8 Championship White, the color I wanted, over in Kansas, and I flew down there. The person picked me up and I purchased the car and basically drove right back. It was a brand new car with I think only about 5 miles on it. Yep. But I'm a big car guy. That's what got me into cars. I even went to Tokyo Auto Salon in 2020 over in Japan before the pandemic hit. I kind of want to go again this maybe following year, just so I could look at some of the mod shops over there like I did in 2020. So definitely have to go to Japan again. All right. Let's see here. Your all favorite team. That's the Washington, basically Commanders now. Let's see here. There's a lot of double questions, so I'm just trying to go over this and trying to make this fast for you guys. Let's see here. Collections. What is your most favorite card or prize collections? You guys already saw it. I kind of went over that. That was a question from Jason, VT Sports Guy. The ones that I showed you are probably my most favorites. Cards you don't have. Okay, this is a good one. Ace Typhoon. Cards you don't have any appreciation for that seem to be very popular. Basically, modern Pokemon. I'm not a big person in modern Pokemon. Not that I don't like it. I think it's great for the new generation to get into. But I think it's ridiculous to see, like, a perfect example, the Evolving Skies Umbreon. You know, these things are going for $1,000, if not more, at a PSA 10. I think that's ridiculous for something that modern, but I mean, more power to them if they're able to purchase something like that. I know it's a little bit harder card to pull and get graded as a PSA 10, but then again, it's still very, very modern. So I don't have that much appreciation for modern Pokemon as much, but if you can collect it, go ahead and do so. I just wouldn't put my money there. I would go a little bit more vintage, in my opinion. But yes. All right. See here. Do you think there will be any setbacks in the hobby? From Sky Dragoon 6625. I believe that there will be, you know, and it all just depends on, I mean, we're already going into a setback, right? Just with the recession, everything going on, people just got to be more picky about what they purchase, as you can tell. That's the reason why if you go to Walmart, you still see a lot of product lying on the shelves, just because they basically raised up the price $5 more than any other store. You know, $35 for a Bowman. Why not wait until, you know, it starts dropping over in Target shelves, you know? So, I mean, right now, you just got to be careful of your money. So there's already a setback as far as the pricing, and then you're also over-inflating and oversaturating the product with other stuff that's really watered down. So you can't raise up the I know you guys should know that I major in business. I got my bachelor's degree in business management. You can't raise up basically the price as well as raising up the stocks of it and the product not be good. So, you know, with those two things, you're starting to notice that a dip in basic parallel singles and such things like that, because they're oversaturated at the moment. And it's super pricey to try to pull that out of a box. So why not just buy the singles? In the long run, in my opinion right now, it's just at time it's better just to buy singles. It's a losing battle if you're trying to rep up product, unless it's baseball. You're trying to rep up some, you know, football or basketball cards, and then, you know, get it graded, get it sold. You'll be losing money. It's better, honestly, just to buy the singles at the moment, just because the stuff that's coming for basketball and football, they're oversaturated. They printed a lot of it. There's not that many number cards you can pull from it. Any autographs are, you can barely pull any autographs. And if you do pull an autograph, it's a horrible vet. So there's just no value in it, ripping the product. It's better just to go ahead and buy a good centered, good quality, basically card on, you know, at one of your shows or at eBay of one of your players and get it graded, honestly. That's just my opinion in general. So there's already setbacks for sure. Thank you for the question there, Sky Dragoon. But that's basically the questions. I just want to go over it real fast for you guys, and we're going to go ahead and do this giveaway, you guys. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. So just before we start ahead and do this giveaway, you have to basically follow the instructions. So if the randomizer picks one of the person and it's not really a comment or a question, I will have to do another randomizer, just so that we keep to the standards of the rules of the giveaway. Okay, guys? So I just want to make that fair and square for everyone. So let's go ahead and get started here. Let me see if I could. Okay, I already have this up there. I'm gonna go ahead and paste this. Include replies to comments, filter duplicate users, filter comments with words or hashtags, exclude users. Let me just see this. Hide comment from results, remove selected winners from entries, show random names. Okay, there we go. 6 plus 5 is 11. All right, there is 49 unique comments. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Good luck with you guys. As you guys already know, you're gonna be able to win the Topps Chrome Stadium Blaster Box or the Fast and the Furious 5-pack Hot Wheels, along with other treasure hunts and other Hot Wheels, just so that the value kind of equals out, right? So you get, those are the 2 prizes. There's only gonna be 1 winner. So good luck to everyone. Let's go ahead and get started, you guys. Good luck. I wish you guys nothing but the best here. Ready, set, and go. BC Sports Cards. The Trout Redemption is a huge pull. Congrats. New sub here. God is Great sent me. I am doing a giveaway on my channel too. What is your favorite team / player to PC? Thanks for the giveaway. So good. Congrats to BC Sports Cards. Just make sure you look at the details. You should be able to see basically you could get in contact with me through my Instagram, or you could get in contact with me through the email. Best, honestly, to go through my email. They should be on the descriptions and details. So congrats to you for winning whatever choice. I'm assuming you're probably gonna want the Topps Stadium Chrome Club Blaster, but please get in contact with me and I'll have that sent right away. To everyone else, thank you for being a part of the giveaway. Like I said before, I think I'm at like 145. Once I reach 200 subscribers, I'm gonna do a really big multiple giveaway. So help me out. Please share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Put the word out there. Once I reach 200, I'm gonna go ahead and do another big giveaway. But congrats to BC Sports Cards for his question. What is your favorite team / player to PC? I would say, like I said before, it's the Washington, basically, Commanders at the moment. So that's my favorite team. Well, you guys, I do appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and hopefully you got to know me a little bit. I will do a little bit more videos on other hobbies and stuff that I do enjoy. But once again, collect what you love, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.